Nico, indeed, as we have both the Wukong and Nani left for Weibo Gaming to desire. But like you said, the biggest difference for top esports, I feel like, compared to Weibo Gaming and their whole spring split to the playoffs run, is that top esports, they always showed that type of inconsistency even throughout the regular split, and that kind of trend continued into their playoffs performance. But on the other hand, Weibo Gaming, they had a very loud start to the spring split, honestly surprising all of us, as there were very high expectations in TheShy, Xiaohu, and Crisp as well. Also Karsa, who was the previous jungler for Weibo Gaming, and now he's currently subbed out for Weiwei. But when it came to the playoffs, I mean, consistency once again, they started to show cracks, and you really saw that disconnection out of all the players, and they're starting to kind of find themselves again, especially with the addition of Weiwei into the summer split. So hopefully we get to see Weibo Gaming to really show up in the summer.
And what I still think is so incredibly stressful about the LPL is that it is a single round robin. Both of these teams have already faced top competition. LNG, EDG were the previous opponents from top esports. JDG, LNG were the previous opponents for Weibo. So one time's the chance, one time's the charm, and you've got to try to take away wins from these very, very lofty opponents every time you can. And now that we've gotten through just about the first phase of picks, we have that bye with the Ahri and the Gragas combo actually for top esports, and the Annie that made it through finally in the end after being banned away in the previous games. Also the Wukong combo, and a lot of engaged potential for Weibo as they will lock in the Rakan yet again.
I like something that LPL teams have adapted throughout the previous weeks of playing, is that now it's no longer Zeri being permabanned in the first banning phase. It's Aphelios that is getting taken off the board by top esports for 2 games in a row. But yes, we saw how Chris was able to pilot this champion in game 1. I wouldn't be surprised if he locks in something like TheShy just to kind of stop JackeyLove and Mark's ability to lock in another strong 2v2 bottom lane in that game 3, but we'll have to wait and see. Lucian taken off the board once again. We didn't see that for the game 2, and we saw how JackeyLove was kind of enjoying himself in that lane. So I'm kind of wondering, are they going to bring out something that is more traditional, like the Jinx and Nautilus for this game 3?
Definitely gotten a little bit of a change in trajectory for both these two teams in game 3 here in terms of how they want to draft early on, right? Got the big focus for this top side of the map for top esports, fitting to their name. And on the other side, you got some good combos, some good wombos, some things in between, at least so far. You got the Lulu ban from them as well. Try to take away some sustainability on the bottom side. Zeri was still open. That combo can be strong. It just never got off the ground in game number 2. And with that Xi ban already from TES, we'll see what they want to go ahead and pinch out next.
Most definitely. And I always need to throw it back to this potential of a duo, is the Varus and Heimerdinger for that bottom side, but it has to be a counter to whatever Light is going to pick here. We still have the Jinx on the board for this second half picking phase, but honestly, Light can also pick something like the AD champion pool has been narrowed down so much that I honestly think it's just going to be Jinx for Weibo Gaming, but we'll have to wait and see.
That's one of the best power picks still left on the table. No way we're going to get ADC counter pick here. R5 ADC for Wave. Oh my goodness, what year are we in? I don't feel like I've seen that in so long, as now we will have top esports needing to go ahead and get their duo locked in now.
Zeri is also still available, so maybe we just get a Jinx Nautilus versus Zeri Rakan towards that bottom side, but I wouldn't want Light to pick Zeri with Rakan because we've seen this champion only paired alongside Enchanters for the time being, and with the current build, it's Titanic and Triforce and Runan, so I feel like just having that bit of Enchanter ability that can buff you up and speed you up, creating that space is ideal. But we'll have to wait and see what this final counter pick, save for Light, is going to be.
I love the hover of the Thresh Crisps World's skin. It is ending up just the same. We're right back
Zeri,
to
no
it.
way!
Shocker! No way! But this does set up for something interesting in game number 3. While Light on the Zeri last game with the Lulu combo and Crisp, I think did have a lot of oppression their way. That's not going to change in this next game, so now it's about the game plan from Weiwei on the Wukong for the first time in the series and how he can be proactive like Tian was.
Yeah, and both of these teams kind of want to aim for the same thing, where you have amazing setup from both your top side and your supports, and you have really great scaling ability in these two ADCs of Zeri and Jinx. But I feel like coming into this game 3, you have to play with how this Jinx needs to go with those resets and play front to back, while on the other hand, we have something like the Zeri and the Annie, where you do have a lot of that kind of... I wouldn't say scaling ability, because I feel like Ahri at the very end has that pick potential, but the Annie and the Wukong for this game 3, playing around those chokes and playing with Zeri in those chokes is going to be most ideal. But after such a flashy start in game 1 from Crisp on this Rakan, I'm expecting the exact same results for this game 3.
Our mid-jungle 2v2s are going to be lit. Our match of the week delivering here at the end of week number 2. We've got Weibo Gaming taking on Top Esports. The story of the take so far, Weibo came out dominated game number 1. Top Esports woke up from death, it felt like, and arrived to game 2 holistically. And now we get the culmination. We get team fight comps. We get sustain in both sides. And as the Gyos come up, we got our game 3 on the horizon. And cheering going back and forth between the two crowds.
There was a really cute fan sign of TheShy. I think there was a heart held by one of the Weibo Gaming fans we had at the live crowd. But taking a look at both of these compositions coming into game 3, I mean, it was very obvious that Top Esports kind of wanted Light to pick the Zeri up as that final pick, as Xiaohu, 800 total games in the LPL.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Number 2! He's the, he said he was one of 2 oldest players in the league. And it will be Xiaohu right behind Mako and right above Rookie.
Talking about oldest players, Rookie is our oldest active mid laner in the LPL right now. So is Rookie and Xiaohu our 2 oldest players in the mid lane right now?
That's what he was saying in the interview. At least we need a background check on that. Maybe check some IDs, some birth certificates. No, but in all actuality, it's still 2 of our best LPL mid laners in the history of this league. Both of them international champions. While Xiaohu wanting to make something happen at Worlds, he has consistently been the Spring King at MSI. Rookie on the other side, a literal world champion, but hasn't found that lasting success since those high moments. And I thought coming into the Top Esports roster at the beginning of the year that this was the make or broke moment for Rookie. He finally found a roster that suited him well. We're still seeing that cohesion needing to come online.
Yeah, with so many great achievements in the pockets of these top esports players, you really expected the best in terms of expectations, especially now coming to Summer Split. They've had half a year to mold together, and specifically in that bottom lane, Mark and JackeyLove working together. We already see them in that game too, having excellent synergy when they're set up to do so. So hopefully that carries over to finalize this series up against Weibo Gaming. But something I wanted to highlight is this Zeri pick getting locked in. Top Esports, they're very happy with how this draft went, because you have a look at the single target CC that they are able to kind of show onto the Zeri. The Vial, the Nautilus ult. I'm not going to be too sure how Light is going to survive in these team fights if he gets a little bit behind.
It's going to be very difficult. Going to need a bar of execution that's a little bit taller than he is. Now, in mid lane, Weiwei is actually looking at an early gank on a Rookie. Rookie was not expecting this because they had actually seen Weiwei pathing towards bottom side, and Rookie does burn that flash, but still goes down to the big old stick. Weiwei on the board for Weibo.
Can't miss the CC from the Q on Annie, and that is going to be flash for flash. And like you said, first blood going into Weiwei. As Tian, he was just getting a response on the club. Chris was really low.
That was a heal out from Light, and Light's looking for it. No mana, but he's got guns. There's the flash back out, and Light now in some trouble. Has to burn the flash, potentially the AoE. Not enough. There's the dredge line back, and Chris goes down to JackeyLove. He gets excited. Burn Light at least a little bit more on this bottom side. Both summoners down. Your support's gone, and now JackeyLove and Mark are looking real fine.
And I'm telling you, Weiwei is instantly regretting that he went for the top scuttle instead of walking towards his bottom side, because he could have been there to deny that kill going over to JackeyLove, but there was a really slick detail going into that 2v2 where Mark flashed in front of Zeri to block the autos. TheShy
I guess we just got some skirmishing heavy game 3 action going on right now. Everybody playing within a breath of their life.
Fridge versus Fridge, but we often see these two champions being on extremely low HP and then getting disappointed as there won't be a solo kill towards that top side, or at least we hope for one, as the hook starts off and gets Chris to such a low HP, as we have cleanses just to get rid of those ignites from these aggressive supports. But look at this final flash coming out of Mark, which also blocked some of the Zeri auto attack as well, but Mark landing the 2 hooks is just great things for top esports.
God,
and
Mark
I said,
is so good.
Imagine if Weiwei was bottom side. This would have been 2 kills going to the hands of Weibo Gaming, but unfortunately, double scuttle instead.
Yeah, they put a lot of their focus towards Rookie in the mid lane, so a bit of an adaptation where we've seen Tian on this Wukong put continuous focus down bottom lane earlier on. Now, though, top esports with this kill on the Jinx will feel very nice to pressure this bottom lane, and Tian's going to need to hover down this side as well, just to make sure Weiwei can't capitalize on it.
Yeah, I keep saying that Tian, he has the highest jungle proximity alongside Rookie, but this time around Mark, he has been a big enjoyer of those enchanters, but given something like the Nautilus, I would love to see these two champions kind of working together and getting vision for this bottom side river. No flash available in Weiwei.
Oh, trying to find the charm. Rookie looking for the insta connect. We'll get the flash out of Xiaohu. He's just playing mind games with him right now. Weiwei, you broke your own ankles right there, my friend, as Rookie picks up the kill.
Rookie really said, dodge this, as Weiwei starts staggering himself from walking into safety. But like he said, really good angle from this Ari and Vi combo, catching the enemy team off guard and also burning a flash from Xiaohu as they secure this first dragon. Or they just leave.
I'm just imagining Rookie sitting there with his fist up, like making him flinch over and over again. He just can't get out. He's like, oh my God, I can't do anything about it. And really, really heads up stuff from top esports, who are not stopping anytime soon if that dredge line had connected.
Yep, as Weiwei walk of shame, he's now back to the bottom side, but now no flashes available in both the Annie and the Wukong, so it's going to be quite hard to close the gap between themselves and the carries of top esports for this upcoming dragon fight, which will be this wave pushed in. We'll have to wait and see. Tian is now level 5. I would love to see these ultimates coming online very soon for both Weiwei. It's out for revenge.
Trying to get a little bit of something on Tian. We'll burn that flash. Might have that revisited at some point later on, but that is definitely a tool both these junglers want to have up and available to them. Weiwei go for that invade.
Don't you love this matchup? Wait, he can actually solo kill him. Where's the ult? TheShy, ult him!
Nope. Oh, we gotta see a little bit of a miscast from Wayward, but disappointment reigns yet again. He has the ulti. He could just go away. He wants to make sure, though. There is still the flash for Wayward, and I will just say, Wayward had a pretty big outplay with his flash last game, so maybe TheShy thinking about that a little bit.
I guess it was just a game of kind of chicken, because Wayward, he was the one that dropped the cast, and it ended up getting dodged by TheShy, so he's gonna go back, have that ultimate in his pockets, and have that kind of ult advantage coming into this next skirmish, which will be around the Rift Herald. We have 5 people rotating for this Rift Herald, as we have Weiwei and both Tian sitting on that level 5, so whichever jungler hits level 6 might be the difference.
We're finally back to last season. 8-minute fights like clockwork here. We'll see if we can get this one off the table. It already looks like Tian is starting that up. They have all of TS in the mid lane as well, and Weibo should move here very shortly.
Yep, no flash available for Xiaohu, so he has to be very clever on how he engages this next team fight.
I want to step up a little bit here. You got the minions pushing in on the side, as our observers noted. The Rift Herald, though, ends up getting very low here. I actually think that TES just secured it. Now, with the knockup on a Xiaohu and Rookie on the back line, he does get charmed up with the quickness and engaged now onto Light. They can't get the damage down. Look how well Weibo are peeling for themselves. What teamwork coming out from the Mojo squad. And Wayward just goes down here with a triple body slam. TheShy is looking for more. TheShy is looking for Mark. Mega Death Rocket back from JackeyLove, answers in kind as Mark goes down to Light.
And that's it. The game explodes at 9 minutes as Top Esports, they have such a messy team fight. We have two people going in onto the back line while Weibo Gaming playing front to back. JackeyLove, you don't want to be there.
Run away, JackeyLove!
Run,
no!
Jackie!
Jinx from Arcane can't save you, but a Flash can, and now a TP from your teammate can. So now he's actually just fine, and 4 members from Weibo can't take out a lonely ADC.
Hey, look, JackeyLove, although you spun both of your summoners, you got that wave in, so also backing with the 2 kills, I think
really
that's
matters.
a win for Top Esports, JackeyLove. But we'll have to wait and see as both our ADCs are now sitting on that extra bit of gold, as we will have another kind of fight within the Piltover champions. But this replay, you see that Weibo Gaming, they are just playing front to back and focusing down a singular person, while Top Esports, they have Rookie going in and Tian going in, but the follow-up is non-existent from the side of Top Esports, and that is one of my biggest critiques when it comes to their team fighting, where when you don't have a clear engage from either Rookie or Wayward, they just seem very lost when it comes to these straight-on 5v5s, and this becomes their biggest downfall.
The discombobulation, it felt like, from Top Esports. Everybody running around, a little bit different ideas in their heads, but needing it to come together with this composition, right? You do have a lot of reset potential for them and that single target focus. You just got to get on the same page. Rookie, speaking of, was kind of just focused out, like you were pointing out in that replay. Weibo instantly, as soon as Rookie came on that back line, all 5 members turned towards him, and that's kind of that decision making you expect to see from these top teams, but especially a team like Weibo, where now Tian is looking to punish them on the bottom side.
Especially when target selection is so important. JackeyLove just needs 1 kill to pop off to get excited and start using that spacing and get the Weibo Gaming roster to be in a sticky situation. But now the game will die back down as the Rift Herald is in the hands of Tian. He can just put it towards his bottom side and get JackeyLove even further ahead, as we have to wait and see.
Buying our time as our 9-minute explosion has petered out into some fizzling sparks, but it is still main eyes on the 2-0 carries here. We put so much focus early on about the mid-jungle duo, how these junglers are going to get off the ground running. We saw a lot of that early game focus come down towards this mid lane, towards this bottom lane. But now, as we're getting over that 12-minute mark, plates still available, still a lot of sieging available to them. It's JackeyLove and Light who are going to be taking center stage.
Yeah, it really just feels like for this final game to seal this series, a battle between the AD carries Jinx and Zeri, but I already said, Top Esports, they have great utility in terms of single target CC and locking down Light on the Zeri, so he isn't able to kind of just dance around these team fights. What we saw from the previous fight, which is very concerning, is that you have lockdown CC for the Zeri and great target selection, but the players have to commit to it.
Yeah, you got to commit to the bit, if you will. We'd actually see the Everfrost completed for Xiaohu here. So going with that extra CC lockdown. As the Trinity Force also comes online, we look at those item spikes across the board. First items.
For the time being, I think Top Esports, they're more willing to go for those picks, playing around the vision, let Rookie and Mark get the initial CC onto the enemy team and create a numbers advantage. With no major objectives available just quite yet. We have the Jinx rotating towards his top side, and the plates are going to go into the hands of JackeyLove. Well, Light, he can get 2 plates himself, but it's not going to be the same effect.
Yeah, JackeyLove escorting Rift Herald #1 up to the lane. He actually has the TP to the other side as a response from Wayward, but this should be present from Top Esports on top side to get JackeyLove even more gold on this Jinx. It's 2 more plates here, but it's actually Weibo moving to answer here.
Look at
and
this
it's TES
flank.
that need to get out of dodge. They need to get away. JackeyLove in a 1v1 against TheShy says, old teammate, old brother, let's go at it. But now he's on the wrong side of town and said, TheShy, maybe we could reminisce a little bit about our old times. TheShy says no.
Mark and Tian just ditched JackeyLove in top lane. As you saw Xiaohu, he saw Mark kind of escaping through that tri-bush, but he's like, no, I don't want this one. I want this one. And JackeyLove not having the flash available from the previous dive does mean with 2 ultimates committed, or at least 1 from TheShy, that is going to be the shutdown going over towards Weibo Gaming. But that was so funny. What? I never seen
It really was.
the support. It's like, oh, okay, I'm out. See you later. Bye bye, Liu.
And now we actually get onto a state of the map where we have our lane swaps full in effect. Lights hovering over this mid lane. We have another Rift Herald coming up very shortly, but as well as a Dragon Timer. So our timers are very close together right now.
Yeah, now Rift Herald is up and available, but like you said, Weibo Gaming being able to secure that vision from earlier, having the entirety of Crisp and Xiaohu working together through this top side is going to secure this priority. I don't think Top Esports have the correct game state to fight for this, but they're going to look for a pick.
Everfrost versus Everfrost. Who's going to be colder? Did somebody bring a winter jacket? I guess not. But we actually see Rift Herald being started up by Weiwei, being contested now by Top Esports. And just about 1,600 health as the eye gets cracked. Now it's going to be a smite fight. And the fight also continues.
Wayward?
Bomba out. And JackeyLove goes excited as light has fallen. You still have so much damage potential and a double kill. He's not going to get the triple, but it's Top Esports cleaning house against Weibo in game number 3. You thought they woke up in game 2? Well, they're roaring in your face for game 3.
If Top Esports wins this 3rd game and Wayward doesn't get MVP, I'm going to be very mad and having some conversations because that was the cleanest Gragas combo I've ever seen in my life. He got his hands onto Light, cast the Zeri as well, pushed the Zeri towards Top Esports, and that's the ADC gone. Also a double body slam onto the front line of Weibo Gaming. Wayward's too clean.
He is indeed. This Greg is starting to level up here for him. And again, those question marks were there for Wayward. Again, he was subbed out for Tian because Tian brought more stability on these fighters. Well, you got team fight potential with Wayward. He's looking real damn good.
Can we just have the camera zoom in on this Gragas as Light just couldn't play the game? The amount of CC and lockdown that Top Esports had, the target selection was beautiful in this team fight. The second body slam from the Gragas denied TheShy from landing a huge stun onto the enemy team as well. And reset after reset, this was the perfect fight for Top Esports to take.
The fact that Charm also lands in the middle of the Raptor pit there just feels bad. I love shouting out all this crazy, but the fact that Mark hit the an insanely long ranged hook to start all of that off, incredible stuff. Look at the lack of participation there was for Weibo because they just didn't have an answer.
They truly didn't. And like you said, now having a 4-1 JackeyLove on this Jinx, Weibo Gaming, they're getting a little bit desperate with how these team fights have been coming out.
And now we're actually looking to bot lane hover over TheShy. As JackeyLove wants to get down here, maybe get a little revenge on him as rookie JackeyLove looking at their old teammate in TheShy with 4 members strong. They're going to try to take down this beast and see who gives Gifted the kill. A rookie will make good on his old solo lane partner.
But it's okay, Weibo Gaming, they're going to respond with 2 towers. Hopefully they get this mid lane, but no, Wayward on the Gragas, he's too thick. As they are going to secure some deep vision towards this top side. I wouldn't be surprised if Weibo Gaming, they start kind of making picks towards this top side with the amount of vision control that they've been able to secure. But I think TheShy dying there was a bit unnecessary. You could have just left that tier 1 tower. You had no reinforcements coming out of your side. As you also had some wards spotting out the flank from Top Esports. But it is what it is as the game continues.
It is what it is. We got second item completed for JackeyLove here as well. That's going to be nice, but still obviously waiting for that third. 1840 in, though, not too shabby. On the other side, we're just buying time, again, as feels like has been the theme for Weibo at this point, as trying to stop the back there before he gets off. Just trying to edge out every victory. But it really is going to continue to be about Light and JackeyLove, but now specifically Xiaohu getting involved. I want to see some of these Flash Tibbers plays and the follow-up afterwards for Weibo if they want to try to lift themselves up a little bit off this 3K gold deficit.
Yeah, Shadow Flame getting picked up by Xiaohu as well. He is going to have massive damage coming to this team fight. Rookie also picked up the Shadow Flame himself as well. But like you said, this flash on the Annie is going to be so incredibly important coming into these team fights. We saw that Weibo Gaming, once you play front to back, that's exactly what you want for the Zeri to pop off. But if top esports, they're going to be able to land that CC onto Light through 10 people, then I don't know what Xiaohu can do. But now with the stopwatch available as well, they can realistically start forcing onto people like Mark and Rookie who don't have that cleanse available. But Rookie has the Merc Tread, so it's going to be pretty hard to do that. But I think it's just going to be a 5v5 ARAM in this mid lane until Baron.
Bring it on. We got Baron spotting now. About a minute and 19 seconds for this Infernal Dragon coming up. This would be Soul Point for top esports, which again, we've seen, at least in this meta, be such a jumping off point with the decision-making power that it gives you, right? You can force the hand into fights because they don't want to give you the Infernal Soul, but you can also try and trade these things for Barons. So top esports in the decision-maker's seat right now in our game number 3.
Most definitely, as I think Weibo Gaming, they need to be a little bit careful. Of course, the Dragon Soul Point is going to be spawning in 40 seconds, but the Baron is also available. So if they're not too careful with how they set up this vision, the Kraken Slayer Jinx can realistically take this Baron under Weibo Gaming's noses. As we have a zoom in of the map, complete darkness for the side of Weibo, no vision whatsoever. So I have no idea how they're going to contest for this, especially when you want Xiaohu to be finding those angles on this Annie to the backline.
You gotta find a way to make it happen. At least, I will just say that the movement from Weibo trying to get into the pit position is good for them. I think they still need to push out this mid lane a little bit and are really waiting on a third item for Light, but we are not waiting any longer. A 5v5 has been initiated by top esports.
Everyone has their summoners checked. As top esports, they just need to play off those picks from Mark through Rookie or Tian, but Weibo Gaming, if they're going to be able to play off front to back with the TheShy on the Scion and working alongside that vision, it should be their victory as they want to deny this Inferno Soul Point going over towards top esports.
Charm does connect onto TheShy. Still very tanky boy. He is the frontliner. Dragon now started up by top esports. We're moving in. Light has come through now as well. Xiaohu, that flash timbers. It's big. The Cyclone on the back though. Xiaohu's gone. And TES, they're taking the front to back. They're taking exactly what they wanted. And Rookie plus JackeyLove equals wins as a double kill for Rookie. And the rest of Weibo are sent packing as not a single kill will go over and top esports destroy them.
A Hail Mary coming out of Weibo Gaming. Xiaohu landing that double timbers onto JackeyLove, but the instant cleanse and the friendship between JackeyLove and Rookie instantly shut down Xiaohu from every single I guess, opportunity of coming back into this game. And now Inferno Soul Point and the Baron available on the map as well. But look at this flank from Xiaohu. It landed onto 2 people, but Rookie instantly shutting down this Annie and pick after pick. And the resets coming online for top esports. They're definitely awake for this third game.
And we highlighted the decision making from Weibo earlier on, even in this game, on how they turned inside of a team fight to find target selection. Well, top esports' turn was just now, because that was incredible, the way they dissected that fight. And now looking to continue fighting against Xiaohu. Flash charm from Rookie, and they're putting the pain on Weibo.
Look, Rookie might be your oldest mid laner in the LPL, but these mechanics, he's as young as ever. As another pick goes into this Ari's Pogga. I'm surprised that he didn't go the Dark Seal. 8-1 now. this Ahri is going to be a huge threat for Light, as if you take a look at these team fights, Light hasn't been able to do anything when it comes to pure DPS, but now Weibo Gaming down. How much gold is that?
Saw him.
I'm really bad at maths. Don't do maths on broadcast, but they're down a lot of gold.
They are indeed, and we get to see the pick out there on the bottom side of your screen as well. And it was just calculated from Top Esports using a lot of the momentum that they've already had. And also, just there, we got to go through the screens of all the cameras. TES are having fun, man. I saw big old smiles on JackeyLove's face, on Rookie's face, as well as Wayward. So they are definitely feeling this game number 3, and they should. They're 6,000 gold in the lead, 24 minutes in. 3 minutes for a soul for them, and right now Weibo have to find a way to cash some checks.
Weibo Gaming, they do have a sneaky ward towards that left-hand side, so if Top Esports want to start with this Baron, they will be aware of that, but I'm not too sure how they're going to be able to stop Top Esports from forcing onto them, because you have Vi, you have the Nautilus, no flash available, however, on all of these carries on the side of Top Esports. So they do need to fight for the vision, but top sideways are just, at least the sideways for Weibo Gaming is really terrible, so they need to respond to that ASAP.
And I think big momentum for not only TES in this series, but as a whole. They're on a 3-win streak, right? They came into the split losing to LNG, and now they could go into 4 in a row to start off summer split. I want to put some final touches on this game against Weibo with this monumental lead they have, and they're pushing up this tier 2 tower.
Yeah, Light sitting on 2 items, not even the third, so there's no Titanic Hydra available for this Zeri just quite yet. There is a huge difference in damage when it comes to these 5v5s, specifically through the 80 carries. And that is going to be such a worrying sign for Weibo Gaming, because once Xiaohu flashes in with that stopwatch available as well, there's going to be no follow-up whatsoever. TheShy.
Oh no, unstoppable onslaught used out. Crisp going in. This is a decisive moment from Weibo. They need to force something here. Crisp can't get the kill on JackeyLove. And Tian has arrived in the back line. As it's still actually Weibo fighting well forward. Zeri has come online, and Zeri is doing Zeri things. Light gets hit by the charm, and the rest of TES pounce at the moment. Weiwei will pick off JackeyLove on the side, but it's Top Esports, and specifically the man, the myth, the legend, Rookie in the mid lane that dominates Weibo.
And Rookie landing that final charm to seal the deal. They're now going to work towards this Baron without an 80 carry, but it doesn't matter because Weibo Gaming, they have 4 dead, as Rookie now sitting on 10-1 for this game 3.
A huge performance from the man who, again, just has been reaching, searching for success in any form since that World Championship. He hadn't found it. He hadn't found a team. We thought this year on Top Esports, this could be the year. And this man is popping the hell off in this series.
And you see in this replay, everyone committed all their spells onto this Jinx, but unfortunately she lived for an extra few seconds, while Rookie, on the other hand, he is just DPSing and having so much damage on this Ahri, and finding that final charm onto Light in the middle of a wave of his teammates just turned this entire tide towards the side of Top Esports.
Yeah.
And they were able to just kill everyone up. Now with the Baron, they're gonna slowly work towards the base as that 5-man unit.
Yeah, and TheShy's sitting there like, yep, that's, you know, that's the Rookie I know. He's like, oh, I guess it just happens. But it is something where Weibo are reeling right now. Top Esports are pushing the momentum, and Dragon is up, so Soul is on the table.
Top Esports, they don't want the soul, they want the fight. One more clean ace out of this team, and that could be game for Top Esports. As Rookie and JackeyLove, they're trying to find their revenge onto TheShy, where he won that series in the spring split. TheShy, get out of there, buddy. You're alone.
Pretty tanky, but maybe not tanky enough. Dragon started up by Weibo, just decided to try to set the stakes here. As now TES moving in. Tian looking a little bit scary, getting very close to that Dragon. TheShy trying to get some backline access, but it's Top Esports that are going for the fight. You got the Dragon down low. Wei doesn't get it. It's actually going to be JackeyLove. You just can't approach this as he goes golden, buying so much time for top esports. And Light, you might have guns, you might be Zeri, but you got nothing against the top of the table. 4-win streak, top esports.
It's a massacre, Mazel. 22-6 for this final game as JackeyLove secures the Dragon Soul with that auto. But Rookie and JackeyLove, they finally found their revenge on TheShy, and they'll take the series away 2-1.
Took a wake up in game number 1 to get them ready and raring to go, and since then they did not look back a single second. There's no rear view mirror in the top esports van because it's all forward. And with 4 wins under their belt in a row, with a gauntlet of a season moving forward, and this team starting to come online in the ways we need them to, this carry duo of Rookie and JackeyLove, this is a team that can fight for the top of the table.
Specifically Rookie on that Ari, man. In these team fights, man just found every single charm onto Light. I think the Zeri really struggled in those team fights. First, it was Mark finding that hook to shut down the Zeri. Second, it was the charm